Hey boys and girls, Chris with Fort Park Real Estate here. What I'm going to talk to you about right now is how to wind down a strata corporation. Or in other words, how you can basically dissolve your strata corporation or terminate your strata corporation. What we're seeing a lot of, especially in downtown Vancouver right now, but not just downtown Vancouver. We're seeing it in Metrotown, New Westminster, even out in White Rock near the beach there. Is developers coming to strata corporations and offering to basically buy their whole building. What was very difficult to do before, prior to 2016, you needed to have 100% unanimous vote of all the owners had to agree. They all had to show up at the meeting or put in their proxy votes, and only then could you wind down your strata corporation. But the BC government changed this in 2016, so now you only have to have 80% of the owners in agreement, and essentially a developer could come in, buy all the units, and wind down the strata corporation, and those that are remaining are basically forced to sell eventually. So good or bad, depending on your opinion on this, how you look at this. But a few things that you should note is 80% isn't just like a regular AGM or an SGM. 80% is of all the registered owners, so not just the people that show up at the meeting. So you still have to have a pretty major consensus on that. You also need to give 32 days notice for something like this. So an AGM or an SGM, just a regular vote, only needs about 20 days. But this you need a couple more weeks. So if you're looking at this, if you're thinking about this, reach out to us. We're experts in this area. And if you want to read a little bit more detail, check out the blog that we wrote below. Thanks so much for tuning in.